All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another DC Worlds Collide video. This is Mr. Squirrel, as always. Glad to have you here. So, this is a initial impressions of Penguin. Penguin currently is one I think will be the main tank of the Poison team. He is a defense-based tank, and he essentially, here in this video, he's rank 8, badge 10. I'm going to start this video off by saying he is very similar to John, in the sense that on a Poison team, like John is on a Green Lantern team, they are very, very broken. They are also badge 30 merchants. What do I mean by a badge 30 merchant? That means that this character essentially becomes a whole new character when they are badge 30, as opposed to any prior badge before that. Now, unlike John, whose badge 20 isn't that great, he gets really good at badge 30. Penguin's is actually each badge 10, 20, 30 is amazing. And what do I mean by this? So at 10, he gives all back row allies 10% increased attack power while the umbrella is raised. At 20, he gives increased poison damage while the umbrella is raised. And then finally at badge 30, the umbrella is always raised up. Now, you might be asking, okay, Squirrel, what is the Penguin? Long story short, ultimate does a backline attack, heals him, and does more healing based on the amount of poison. Basic just applies a poison. Now, umbrella, this is where his bread and butter kit is. Raises umbrella, protects himself, and at rank 10, what it essentially does is increases defense by 150%, and back row damage reduction is increased by 40%, meaning while his umbrella is raised, he becomes very tanky, and he makes everyone in the back row very tanky. He is mandatory at badge 30, because what happens is this has a 2-turn cooldown, and it only goes for 1 turn. So when it's always raised, it's all these things are always up, all the time, everywhere. Super broken. During battle, increases max HP by 20%, and healing received bonus that just goes up as the fight goes on. So you don't really need to put too much HP on him. You can put like block on him, because this will supplement that. Long story short, he is all about his umbrella. And if his umbrella isn't up, he's not that great. If his umbrella is up, he's amazing. That's pretty much how it works. What we're going to do, I did also give him the enhanced defense artifact, because he just wants lots of defense, because it's all about defense, all about defense, all about defense. For right now, we're just going to see him at badge 10. I'm going to do some friend battles. I'm going to put him on a, I think I'm just going to put him on a block team with Swamp Thing, and we're going to see what happens. All right, let's go see how this man operates in different team comps. Sorry, before I forget, I do want to say I do run this man for block 2 HP. When I get block percentages, I will attach those to him. I do think he really wants block over HP, just because block is very broken, and it's a great defensive mechanic, and I really encourage everyone to run lots of block on their on their tanks, unless they're a shield-based tank. Him, for instance, though, he wants block and defense. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go see him in a fight. All right, so our teams are pretty evenly matched. I really hope one of his characters is not super crazy OP, and then this is just going to screw up my team. I am going to use this team kind of to run some tests with him. You will notice I have him as third altar. Now, normally I would want him healing, but here's the thing. Something heals a ton, so I'm not too worried about it. Point right now is we're going to see how he does. Now, mind you, again, I do not have him high rank. Now, also, Throne for the Poison team is going to be very good, because it's, again, adding more defense to the team. Team is very tanky. Now, he's taken a lot of damage. Owie. Well, that sucks. We're going to have to try this again. All right. Well, hopefully Swamp Thing can tank it. Well, the goal here is we just want to see how well he can do. And I don't want my Penguin just dying into 2 seconds into the fight. Now, that really hurt. I'm pretty sure I'm probably dead here. Yep. Oh, that's right. Oh, yes, I forgot. You know why? Because I gave him I gave Swamp Thing the helmet. Kept him, he got invulnerability right there. Yes. All right, now let's see. Now, by now, we're finally getting to the point where, wow, there we go. Now his thing is up. And now we got the heal. We're good to go. Okay, now I think I won. Yeah, there we go. Okay, dang, that Superman just does so much damage. He's a lot better once once that umbrella's up, man is a tank. Look at that. Woof. Woof. Okay. Yep, there goes that. I'm pretty sure this fight's over. That Superman is quite scary, but at the same time, man, it's once that umbrella's up, whoo, is he so much stronger. Yeah, like that already just ended him. But at the same time, I will just say this, rank 30 merchant. He's like John Stewart. He is a rank 30 merchant. I can see that right from the get-go. Is he great? Like, yeah, but he's a rank 30 merchant. Like, he just wants that up all the time. Without an umbrella, he is lacking. I'm just going to be honest with you. He is missing stuff. But that 150% defense increase, once you get him to rank 10, woo. All right, here we go again. Now, let's hopefully, I think this team feels a lot tankier in essence than the team that I was running before this. Now, I did position him to take a little bit of damage to see how he's going to do. That lasso didn't do too much. This team's a little bit weaker than my team. But again, the goal is not to get killed right away. Ooh, that really hurts. Okay, now that silence does really screw over Penguin. Why? Because now he doesn't get his... So I want to show all the things because see him getting CC chained like this is going to be a negative for him. I'm really trying to highlight all the things that can go wrong with Penguin. Is he a great character? Yes. But is there a ton that can go wrong with him? Yes. And again, I want to highlight, remember, he relies on getting those procs at the very beginning of the fight. Or another procs. What am I saying? He relies on getting, oh no. Well, that's fine. He relies on getting up his umbrella as soon as he can in a fight. Some people might even say go, 4 speed or just to get him to go fast so he can go. If you're badge 30, you don't want him going fast if he's pre-badge 30, but post-badge 30, I mean, he's then just going to be hitting more often and applying more poison, right? I don't know. I really like making him a lot tankier than this. That's my general thought on this. Okay. So the more there is a point where he is very scary. Where again, I think he's very good. I don't want anybody to misconstrue what I'm saying here, that he is bad, but I want to highlight something because right now we're seeing it. I'm slowing this down because I want everyone to see this, is that in the beginning, before he gets up, man, that sucks. I almost got him. But whatever. That makes the fight last longer. Okay, well, that's over now. He is look at that. Woof. Now, see how susceptible he is in the beginning of the fight to just, if his thing is not up, his umbrella is not up, he is really susceptible to being just taken out. And again, so I'm fighting. Oh, I didn't reset it, but whatever. We'll let him go first this time. That way he can heal up. I'm just going to let him do his thing. I'm going back to Halloween. If you're out there, I'm fighting your guys right now. Overall, I think he's very good. But this window, if his umbrella is not up, this man is very scary as a tank. To the point where it makes me almost not want to run him. And yeah, that makes me nervous. When it's just, if he's again look, wall the umbrella up, oh my god, he is great as a tank. Like, just tank that beautifully. But if that's not up, he struggles, y'all. Like, he struggles hard. And there we got the healing. Now, again, this team is gonna be very tanky. But it is really important to understand that he is very susceptible pre-umbrella. Like, if I had him badge 30, I'm not lying, I might actually just run 4 speed, like 2 block. Because I want this man up. I want his umbrella up as fast as the fight begins. Because if he's badge 30, 4 speed, 2 block, man, and then run block percentage, HP percentage, and just let him go to town. Because my general thought consensus here is that he is very good when the umbrella is up. And at badge 30, it's doing so much. It's giving poison damage. It's giving attack damage. It's giving attack increase, poison damage. It's giving, damage reduction to the back row. Once at rank 10, badge 30, this man is a completely different character in terms of just being a sustained tank for his team. However, pre that, he gonna struggle. And I think a lot of our perception to him is pre-badge 30 rank 10. Post-badge 30 rank 10, ooh, this man is probably one of the beefier and supportier characters in the game. He is literally amping your poison team up to insane levels with 40% damage reduction to the back row. He's just doing so much at rank 10 badge 40, rank 10 badge 30. But you just got to understand, if you're going to run this character, take note, you need a lot. He's going to be an investment. Is he worth that investment if you're going to run a poison team? Yes. If you're not running a poison team, though, don't run him, because it's too much of an investment. This man is very much like Jon Stewart. Heavily invested, it pays off. Not heavily invested. So that's my general consensus. And overall, I think he's very good. Again, I'm going to come back to the same point I keep saying. If you're running the poison team, he's mandatory. You need a badge 30, rank 10 him. If you're not running a poison team, I wouldn't even go for this guy. But again, if you're going for the poison team, this is going to be your main tank. And he needs to be the first character you fully invest in. I would say even more so than the DPS, because he's making the poison damage do so much in the back. Part of me almost even wants to run Cheshire on the front because of all the invulnerability she gets, and put Swamp Thing in the back as like more of a support tank. But it is what it is. All right, y'all. I hope this video helps. And as always, remember, failing is just your first step to learning.